friends, and welcome to Beauty Boomer. My name's Rose, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. And if you're a new subscriber or a returning subscriber, I thank you so much. Today we're going to use the Ace Beaute palette that came in the BoxyCharm in November's BoxyCharm and create this look. So without any further ado, here we go. So I have primed my eyes with the MAC Painterly, which I always do. Love this stuff. And let's go right in with a transition shade. And let's go in with this color. It's called Patchouli. And it's a kind of a yellowy golden color. And we'll go right into the crease with that. And almost up to the brow, not quite. So I hope you're having, your holiday season is off to a great start. Mine is, I have to say, mine is doing really good. I became a grandmother, so that is super exciting. A little baby girl, and we're thrilled about that. So the next thing I want to do is go into this color Cinnamon. And we'll put that crease. Okay, I don't know why I can't talk and do makeup at the same time. It is so frustrating because I have so many things that I want to say, but I can't do two things at once. I'm kind of like, what was his name? Gerald Ford. Yeah, kind of like that, you know? So I'm challenged, but I'm working on it, you know? I believe that I can get better, and I'm hoping that I will. So we've got a nice definition built up now. Let's go into this color. It's called Berry. It's a dark burgundy. And we'll just use the same brush we used for the Cinnamon. And we'll go right into that and start building up the outer corner and put a little bit in the crease. Now we'll keep building up this outer corner with this berry shade. Okay, now we'll go back to our large fluffy brush that we used for that very first shade, but we're not going to put anything else on it. And we're just going to blend these colors together so we get a nice gradient and no real visible lines. So this is blending nicely. The colors are blending, but you can still see the difference in tones, which is nice, but you don't see real harsh lines. I appreciate that. I'm going to take this smaller brush and blend away this line right here. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of the NYX glitter glue. I don't use a lot of glue and stuff like that on my eyes, but you know, I thought for the holidays, if we really want these glitter shades to pop, and then I'm just taking an old brush because of the glue situation. And I want to go in with this copper color. It is called Myrtle, right here. And just loading up the brush, and then I'm going to pack it onto the glitter glue. Okay, let's see if we can get this outer corner now a little bit darker. I'm going to mix the cinnamon and the berry colors together. We need a little bit more depth there. Now, you know, this would be fine, but this is, because of the copper, is very dramatic, I think, a very nicely bold, dark glitter. This outer corner shade is just not standing up to it. So this is an area or an instance where you want to use a little black on top of that. This palette does not come with a black, so hang on, let me get a black. And I'm going to use the black from this very old Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. And let's see, we'll get a little detail brush and we'll dip right into that. And let's darken that up. There we go. And wipe the excess off the brush and then use it to build up and blend into the crease. So there, now we have the deepening there. You know, when you put the black over a color, it softens the black, but it deepens everything up, and so it just makes the eye much more smoky, and I think it really helped to bring some drama to this look. I love these holiday looks. I like a little bit more dramatic, poppy kind of look. You know, I do so many daytime looks in my everyday life. I don't, you know, do a lot of these dramatic looks. So I just love making these videos. I hope it comes through on camera how much I love doing them, and having so much fun. So I think what we'll do next is, I don't use liquid liners. Most of you know that. I find on an aging eye, it's really hard to get a nice, clean, smooth line. So I use shadows. Let me see if I can find my little brush. Here it is. So I just use a little angled brush, and we'll go right into that black again, and we'll load up this brush, and we'll start defining this eye. Okay, now we're going to clean up this outer corner with a makeup wipe, and I like to take the nice edge and just slide it up. You can see all the fallout there. I'm going to do my other eye and my foundation, and then we'll do the rest of the makeup. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I did my foundation the way I usually do, the MAC Studio Fix and Water Weight. I mixed these two together. One is NW20 and the other one is NC 15. The 15 is in the Studio Fix and the 20 is in the Water Weight. And so it's basically I'm mixing a warm and a cool shade together to kind of get a beige. I couldn't find... It just matches me better this way. So that's how I like to do my foundation. I went in with some blushes from this palette. This is the Cheekathon by Benefit. Not sure if they still do this blush palette. I think they might have a new one out this year. But I used these two. I used Dallas, and I used, what is it called? Coral Easter, I think it's called. I used these two, I mixed them together, and then I went in with some Hoola, regular Hoola, just right into my back of my cheekbone and a little on my forehead. And so that's what I did there. And I did highlight my cheeks with this color Jasmine from the palette, and I'm gonna use that on the under the brow highlight and the inner corner highlight, so it ties it all together. But let's start working on the lower lash line. But first of all, I don't like how harsh these lines are here, so I'm just going to take a real big fluffy brush and make circular motions and diffuse that a little bit. I just feel like on an aging eye, it's too much to have that severe cut there. So I've diffused that line, but I still have the upward motion. I didn't take it away completely. So for the lower lash line, let's go in, let's see. Let's kind of do it in the way that we did the upper. Okay, I'm going to take this little pencil brush and start with the color Patchouli, which is that lighter yellow shade. I just want to have a base. And then I think I want to go in with this berry shade for the lower lash line. So we'll take that. So I made the line up, you know, I took it down a little bit. I haven't blended it yet, so then I'm going to take the little pencil brush and dip back into that black and get that right in at the lash line. And now I'm going to take my trusty Anastasia brush. You know I love this for the lower lash line. These come in anytime you buy a palette from Anastasia. You get this little brush and it is just great for smoking out that lower lash line. So I've got, and then I'm also going to go in with a slightly bigger brush. We'll use this, came in the Boxy Charm as well. Just really get that blended out. We'll take that gold shimmer shade, which is the first shade in the palette called Jasmine, this one here. And we'll put that right under the brow. And I like to just kind of go over it with my fingertip, just kind of blends it in a little bit better. We'll take a little bit of that Jasmine in the inner corner. That makes a nice little pop there. We'll do the waterline in black for some dramatic effect. And you can tight line the upper lid as well. And for the lip, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star in Calabasas. That kind of brings in with that berry shade that's underneath the eye. And then we'll put some mascara on. I feel like the lip is missing something. Let me... These are great for cleaning up. Let me try a little bit of this, a little more red. Yeah, those pop a little bit more. So today we'll use the all-nighter setting spray. We'll set this. And that's the finished look. I think it came out very nice. I liked that I could use the eyeshadow as a highlighter, and it, you know, because it keeps it all in the same tones in this area. Anyway, then all you need to do is go to your prop department and put a little spice in your life, and there you have it, the finished look. So I hope you like this holiday look, and stay tuned for a few more. Thank you so much. Bye.